going on, guys? But yeah. About time! I wonder what people have been thinking when they actually managed to see this in their sub box. But welcome to Playing Runescape Properly Season 2 Episode 9. It is actually about time that I've actually managed to get this one out. So following up from the last episode, if people can't actually remember like whereabouts I was actually up to in that episode, I finished off that episode with myself getting a dagannoth task, and that should pretty much refresh you all instantly on where I was. So as you can see now, I'm actually, well, obviously I'm going to, well, like I said in the other video, I was going to solo the Dagannoth Kings throughout the entire task. So I recorded as many, well, I recorded all the drops that I got. I mean, as you saw, I just got a berserker ring there, but I didn't really, I was like, this, like what I was doing was I was recording my screen at the time, and then every like 3 minutes or so I'd actually delete the recording. But that berserker ring, I deleted the recording, I forgot to start it again, and then I get a berserker ring like the next kill after it. So that kind of sucked. But I mean, as you can see here, caught a mud battle star. So I mean, it just looks a lot more, I don't know if the word professional is the right one to use here, but I mean, if I actually have the raw footage of me actually killing the monster, and actually getting, well, as you can see, I'm dying here, which I actually luckily got on camera, getting comboed bad. Like, sometimes I'd hit really bad, and the Supreme would spawn, and then I'd have the Prime up still. I mean, normally the cannon would take the Prime out, well, not really by itself, but I mean, a couple of broad bolt shots, and then the cannon would normally kill the Prime quite easily, which means now I was left to deal with the Supreme in my own time. Like, I could soul split almost everything, really, so that was great. And then, as you can see, I caught another berserker. But I mean, it just looks a lot nicer to actually have the raw footage, sorry, of like getting the item itself. But I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really make the hugest difference. I missed the recording anyway, so there's nothing I can really do about it. But here I actually died again. This wasn't actually the death from earlier. I died about maybe like 15 or so, well, okay, maybe not, about 5-6 times I think I actually died while doing the entire task. And this guy here actually blessed my grave, which is really good. And as you can see here, he says he sniped. He actually came and killed the Supreme once, and when he killed the Supreme once, he got an archery. So that kind of sucked. That's like 1.3 million, but overall he blessed my grave, so I definitely cannot complain with that. So if he's watching this video, which I highly doubt he is, then congratulations on my archer ring. Sorry, I had to say my archer ring. It's only fair. But yeah, so I don't actually know. I think this is actually my Slayer tab for a part. As you should know by now, I'm actually spending a lot of my time actually training Slayer. In game, the only things I really do is like work on this series and like train Slayer. But Slayer is just something I can log on and enjoy all the time. Even though it doesn't really make me the most money towards the series, it kind of bit when I get Dagannoth tasks, and Dagannoth are also good money, and maybe some dragons are also pretty great money. But overall, it's not the most fantastic money in the game. So obviously, I'm not progressing that much, but I'm still getting a lot of Slayer done, which is kind of what I'm enjoying here. So as usual, as I did in a couple of episodes ago, I kind of stack my dailies up, so when I actually sell them, I get a bigger like profit from them, so it feels like a lot more money was actually. I mean, as you can see here, I'm actually on a 90 million cash pile, which is actually really good to actually. I mean, it just looks now I'm so close to the 100 million mark. Well, I'm even throwing this stuff in the G, so I've got more to go. But I've been stacking my dailies up, so as you can see, I sell my broad arrows to Alkin to help him out on his 200 mil fletching, and then I just stick the rest in the G because I'm not going to trek down to the flower hosts to go sell those mithril seeds. Arrays might PM me on YouTube. I'll sort it from there. But anyways, as you can see, I actually got myself. Like, I didn't actually record all the tasks that I constantly got throughout actually doing Slayer. I mean, majority of the tasks I get don't really mean much, but as you can see here, I actually got a Jad task, which was really nice. Jad task is by far my favourite task to do. It's more fun. It's really good XP per hour. I did it in a row. I can't remember. I think I actually killed the Jad, as you can see. Well, actually, I'm killing the Jad now, so I believe I saved the time afterwards. But with this Jad itself, it actually took me a lot longer to kill it than if I decided to do it. I mean, I hit a lot of zeros. Like, at that point, that is the point where I should have just gave up and attempted to kill the Jad, and then just gone around and attacked the healers to prevent the healing. Like, I'm up 99 attack, so I don't combo the Jad a lot. I still hit quite a bit of zeros. Like, it's not, the Jad isn't one defense. I mean, it looks like it really has low defense, but it doesn't at all. It's got the defense pretty damn high, so I was hitting quite a lot of zeros on it, so it did actually take me a lot longer to actually kill. I mean, maybe 30 seconds or so I could have saved if I actually went around and attacked the healers, but I knew I wasn't going to miss a prayer, so it wasn't really much, like, I don't know what sound cocky saying now. I've killed over 1,000 Jads now. I mean, think of the amount of fight kills I've done, and then you have to think how many Jads are in a fight kill, which is 7. And then you multiply that, blah, that's like 900 Jads by itself. Then of course I did like the other 700 here. That's 1,600 Jads. If I'm still missing prayers, I miss them every now and then, but if I'm still missing prayers, that's pretty bad. So yeah, I'm sure you can understand that. But I mean, I knew I wasn't going to miss any, so I just stayed there and see it. So, well, thought if I could actually kill it with the healers a second. Unfortunately, it was just healing too much. I mean, I couldn't actually back my hits up. Well, I couldn't actually back up the healers' healing abilities with what I was actually doing. So I decided to run around, attack the healers, prevent those from actually healing it so I could actually finish it off itself. Just get it done quick. Like, I didn't want to be... I could have killed it eventually if I kept going for it, but also I could have got it to full HP, which would have sucked. I mean, either way, I would have finished it off. Like, the odds of me dying were, like, practically... Well, I guess they are there. I mean, I could have easily tanked one hit, and normally if I miss a hit on a Jedi, I don't really panic, so I can actually heal with Bruise and still press switch at the same time. So overall, even if I missed a prayer, I would have... done fine. But here we go, I'm actually killing it. I do say my time, I think it was 37 minutes 29 seconds or something like that. 37 minutes 49 seconds. Now that's my fastest fight cave on this account. My previous was I think 40 minutes 48 seconds. That was done with the Cow's crossbow. So as you can see, I'm only 3 minutes faster, sorry, with melee. So I probably will melee the rest of them because it's more fun. But here's a once again, a dailies task. Now, I decided to, like, once again, I tried to vary the series as much as I can. So, here, Luke actually pinned me if you wanted to go Revenant. So, to go Revenant, I wanted to get hold of some salve amulets. And to get salve amulets, I had to go through the entire haunted mine. And I had to practically do the quest again, apart from that the carts were already lined up, so I didn't actually have to go through all those like levers again. That was the good part. I just put the fungus straight in there, but I still had to go through the maze like 77 times, which kind of sucked. Luckily, getting the TzHaar's lair book back was a lot easier now. This is a fail. Sometimes when I record clips, I'm like, oh god, here we go. Some people are going to be like, I run in, and I had to feel, I look to the north, and there's no red line to represent the door, and I was like, where the hell is this thing? And then I was just like, when I did this clip and actually found where it was, I was just like, okay. And then I was like, oh, okay. So when I load this, what's everyone going to say? But, well, I mean, I found the book, so it doesn't make the hugest difference. But yeah, getting my salve amulet E's. In my opinion, if you've got a salve amulet, get the salve amulet E. It may be difficult to actually do the TzHaar's lair. I don't know if you can use the Slayer and teleport without actually doing it the first time, so you may have to actually go back to that one. But anyways, me and Luke went to kill some Revenants. Now, just gonna slight spoiler, I guess. We didn't get anything amazing, but we didn't actually spend that long there even. I'll definitely go right to Revenants because we have the chance of actually getting quite a bit of money. Now, I'm not sure why these clips are playing. Something good should happen, I'm pretty sure, but apparently... oh yeah, I know what happens there. But yeah, we didn't really get much good, but I mean, the potential for the drops are always there. And we're going to use loot share, because the way loot share works really in a series like this with a friend is, if he gets Sylvester's longsword, I get 20 mil loot share points, and then he splits me 20 mil after. So it's a win-win situation. That's turning 40 mil into 60 mil, because those 20 mil loot share points are worth 20 mil. And then he gets 20 mil, well, he gets 40 mil from the Vesper's longsword, then he gives me another 20 mil, so technically I get 40 mil, he gets 20 mil out of nowhere, which is kind of a bonus. So I think it's a lot more better than actually coin share. Although it's always nice to see the big green line, but especially with the green line, when you actually see that green line and it's like a dragon dagger as we got, it's just like, oh, horrible. And yeah, anyways, during this task, they're living rock caverns. They're not the greatest task in the world, but they are good XP overall. I mean, they're better than some tasks. Like, I get more XP here than I do at like things like Dark Beasts, but overall they're extremely boring. Luckily, I actually found a Patriarch, and previous to this, I actually got 17 million Slayer and 50 mil, 50 mil Thieving, as I want to say, 50 million, what's the word? Strength? Yeah, strength. Definitely strength. That puts me a quarter of the way to 200 mil. I don't think I'll ever get 200 mil, but, well, and, well, I'm not exactly expecting to, but still 50 mil is a nice milestone to actually get, so that's kind of cool. So, yeah, that's pretty sweet to have. And then, of course, with the 17 million Slayer, you can actually understand how much Slayer I've actually done recently. Now, if you ever want to look me up on the high score, simply it's just voting now. It's dead easy to look up if you want to. You can find out. You can follow my Slayer log as well if you want to know how my Slayer's going there. But Slayer is obviously not the greatest money in the world, so that's kind of behind the scenes to the series and why the episodes are... The reason the episodes are kind of slow is because I need to, like, get enough clips to actually make it. Like, I mean, the amount of clips into this episode, you can kind of understand the time span. I don't know if you could, but from the first task to the last task, you could probably understand the time span if you were following me. And you can tell it's a very long time. Now, I've got to say right now, just realised this video is outdated because of the update today with the new tabs. Well, new tab? I mean, the removal of a tab, which is soon obviously going to be a new reel, which is going to be Solomon's Squeal Store or something like that. You get cheap spins. I have such a... They're going to move it there. I can almost tell they're going to move it there, and then they're going to put, look at that quest tab, it's beautiful. We're all going to miss that eventually. I can tell everyone's going to complain about that eventually, but look at this. Beast tanking this, tunked that hellhound. Like, oh, 2 life points. What? Oh, it was good. It was a good day. That's all I can say. Anyways, I had another. I think I can't actually know. I think I was getting my thing back to do a Fire Giants task. I'm pretty sure it's that. So I don't think anything special is about to come out of this one. But yeah, I mean, I've done so many quests, and I mean, this is the episode I believe I actually go questing in as well. So you'll see that coming up fairly soon. I don't know why I get so many. Like, you only need 2, you get the placeholder and the normal one. Maybe 3 would be the best if you get the placeholder. Die with the placeholder, you can grab that and you've still got the placeholder. But anyways, I decided to do lots and lots of quests. So of course, I condensed these down. Like, if I actually put the full raw clip to these episodes in, I could probably get an episode a day out quite easily. But it'd just be really low quality and barely anything would be done. So it would be kind of I just don't think it would be up to like the standards that I believe these episodes should be. So I will put a lot of time into getting the clips before I release these. That is why they take so long to use. So you can see here, I bought some spins, 5 spins. These are some beautiful spins I think I get here. Medium lamp, medium lamp. Oh, what is that doing? Small lamp and double spin ticket. Oh, keep going. Small lamp, very happy. Boom, dragon ceremonial kit. That's some good spins. You cannot argue with those spins. Like today, as of recording this video, well, talking over 19th of September, I got 2 double spin tickets, so I actually had 8 spins. I got 1 lamp. That sucks. Like, can't I have like 50 lamps? That'd be amazing. But yeah, so people are actually going to be asking me why am I actually doing these quests. Now, as you can see, I'm just click defense mode because I'm dumb. Like, if I actually click that defense mode and just watch the XP rise, I think I would close my RuneScape screen and just be afraid to open it again, hoping that I get rolled back by like 5. Imagine that. You accidentally got a level like 2 defenses and then RuneScape rolled back because of a dupe. Man, that'd be like the best day ever. But yeah, I did Revenant Kyle's quest, and I know a lot of people are going to ask why the hell I did this, because it's kind of not really necessary because I can't really wear the Revenant helmet, what's it called, the Neat's helmet, so I can't really wear it, so it's kind of useless to me, that helmet. But the reason I'm actually doing this quest is because I am working on completing the Revenant Elite Diary. Now, if I actually complete the Revenant Elite Diary, that gives me the Sea Boots 4, which allows me multiple benefits, which can really help me out in this series and could probably make it really more enjoyable overall. But what I'll be doing is I will be getting the Sea Boots 4. And I'm not going to give you any spoilers to like where I'm up to now, but I'm a lot further like as to recording this clip right now, so it's hard to like not jump ahead. But if I get the Sea Boots 4, what I actually unlock with that is the ability for Dagannoth Kings to actually drop noted items, and this could be noted hides or bones. I don't know how that works. If it drops 100% noted hides, that would increase my profits by almost 50% per trip by default, so that would be absolutely amazing. Just, I mean, the more money, the closer I get towards my goals. My goals are ridiculous, as you all know, so everything I can possibly do to do that would be awesome. But yeah, the Revenant Elite Diaries are what needs to be done, so a lot of quests were also done there. As you can see, I also completed Royal Trouble as well, so obviously with completing Royal Trouble, I get Hold to my kingdom, so I throw some money in my kingdom, and now I've got this as another kind of a daily, but I just leave this in the background doing the usual things, so I can make some nice profit from here as well, which is probably going to be quite cool. It's always nice to make some more profit, but previously I hadn't done the quests, but now of course I needed to do them. So yeah, as you can see here, completing my easy tasks. What am I catching here? I think it's a bass or a tuna, something like that. I'm pretty sure, yes, a tuna definitely. But yeah, I went in and completed my Revenant Elite tasks, the many as I could do. I believe I only completed up to the medium tasks here. I don't know if I did the hard tasks. There's a lot of quests I still had to do. Oh, here we go, here we go. This quest. I really hate this quest. What's it called? Tybro 10. Just go away. This quest is horrible. You have to continuously walk back and forth, and if you miss a step out, then everything goes wrong. But I did it in a decent time, but before doing that quest, I just could not be bothered. I mean, I think I did right. The quest I'm doing right now, I believe, is Do No Evil, and Do No Evil is completed Do No Evil. That was a very long quest. I did Do No Evil in 51 minutes. Now, that's the first time I've ever actually done that quest, so I don't know if that's a good time or a bad time. I think it's pretty fast time. But the quest, the Tybro on a trio, probably took me longer than that. That's just how horrible of a quest that actually is. But let's just get after that. So once again, you see me at my Slayer task, which is actually the Ice Strike Worms. And while I'm there, I actually get an Elite Clue, which is quite nice to get. I mean, I don't really do the hard clues. I did a hard clue before, but I believe that was because I was actually live streaming at the time. Hard clues, they're just not worth the time. I mean, the odds of me getting a good item, they does exist. It would be a really good boost to the series, but I still think it would be tens upon tens of hours of clue scrolls before I get anything worth even 1,000,000 GP. So I really don't see the benefits in it at all. So I won't be doing any hard clues. However, elite clues are really fun for me to do. I enjoy elite clues. They only take me like 20-30 minutes to actually do, assuming I don't get it. Like the scan coordinates are actually the slowest. I don't mind the puzzle boxes. I don't mind those knots. Like, you may be put off elite clues because of the knots and the puzzle boxes. It is the treasure locator ones that you want to be kind of like put off by, because they take a long time to actually complete. Like, I use Smokey's guide just so people don't leave that in the comments saying use this. I use that, but it still takes a while because it doesn't matter what spot it's in. I have to walk around a lot. But yeah, this video is wrapping to an end now, so I still have the elite clue reward, which you'll see is It's not too shabby. But yeah, overall, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I don't know when episode 10 will be out, so please don't look forward to it anytime soon. I do need to get a lot more clips to get that video out. And just to give you a heads up, it will most likely not be an hour long because I do not have the time. It will take me 2 to 3 weeks to actually get an hour long video out. And I'd much prefer just to get it out in a week. 10 to 15, like this length would be perfect. So that's about it for this video, guys. So really hope you've enjoyed this one. Look forward to the next one. That's about it from me. So I will see you all in the next episode.